Alright, so I have Sesame Street on the background, so, this is not going to be formal or whatever. I'm running a Red Dragon Archfiend Burn Deck combo. So this kid starts off, essentially, if you don't know what the cards are, it doesn't matter. This kid starts off saying, I can't do what I want to do, basically. That's what this card is. Okay, that's fine. I don't think he planned ahead, though, because I think this burns him in the end. So you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to essentially run my deck. My cards, for the most part, support one another. So if I play one, I can probably play with the other. If I can play with the other, I can play with the third, so on and so forth. But this guy, this card, specifically imprisons the ability for other cards to come out. So I'm like, alright, let me just get the basic out. I don't know this yet, right? I'm thinking everything's fine. This guy kind of saves my ass because he's an earth monster. It's not a dark monster, so his effect isn't really gonna get effective to any degree. This dude can't be destroyed by battle, so he's like my base level defense. This deck isn't high level by any means. I'm just like, it's the way I like to play. But, if it works for me, then whatever. Let's move on. So this is when I start figuring it out. When that little animation just happened, that means that my effect doesn't work. And so I'm like, oh shit, dude, maybe this dude is good. Maybe he called me out and he figured it out and he just has my number. That's what I'm thinking. But eventually he tries playing his hand. And as you can see, it's already my turn again. This dude played nothing. He doesn't have any, more spell cards, trap cards. I'm smelling blood in the water here, right? I'm like, okay, I can take this dude if I just hurry it the F up right now, right? So we're doing this business. Again, my monsters, they can't do anything. So I'm like, let me just get out a beat stick. Sacred Dragon Archfiend. This dude is just a beat stick monster, 3000 attack. It doesn't have more powers in this duel just because of this card specifically. Negate all dark monster effects activated on the field or in the graveyard. Dark monster, there's not much I can do with his effect, but he's just a beat stick. And since he doesn't have anything else on the field, I'm like, okay, let's just start walloping. Again, he negates me. Let's start walloping on his ass. And, hopefully he keeps bricking on his deck because for whatever reason he's not playing monsters, he's not doing anything. And here he comes trying to play an effect, and that's exactly my point. The monster he just put down is a dark monster, right? It's not the strongest in the world, but he's doing it so he can use this effect. But he effed himself from the start, so there's not much he can do. So this deck isn't exactly very synergetic. It doesn't really work well with each other if you have this card in there specifically, because he needs those kinds of cards to play. And he just can't do it. So now turns back to me. He has no defenses again because he made a stupid mistake. And at this point, I'm just gonna beat him down. I know I can't use effects, so it's just like do as much as you can to take him out while the board is, in my favor. I have control of the board for the most part here, on an attack point level, which is not. It's not typically how people play, but if it gets you a win, it gets you a win, and this is in Platinum 5, I think. So it's not the worst in the world, right? And then I'll just show off the deck list real quick. So, let's see, where are we at? Deck list. Here we go. So, again, this is a combination of the Burn deck and the Red Archfiend deck. It's nothing too special, really. I mean, my most special cards that I like in this deck are cards that I didn't even get to play in that duel. But this specific duel, it was just the beat stick, getting him out, and beating the crap out of guy. And in terms of specialities of these cards, there's really nothing much because he shut us down. So I'm sure in other videos where I beat the hell out of dudes in different ways, I'll explain it then. But thanks for now.